Hello everyone, it's Ippon SK with you, and today we're going to be watching a video from, I believe, Judo highlights of the 2024 best 25 Ippons. We're not going to be reacting to all of them, or at least I'm not going to put all of them in the video because it's going to be taking too long. So I'm going to choose around probably 10-15 best ones that I like, or the funniest, the most entertaining, and try to explain them to you and make you understand how like crazy or cool or difficult or brilliant they are. I've been doing judo at this point for around 10 years, and I believe I can bring some, I hope I can bring some interesting insights to you. So let's start. We see Estonian getting a like weird grip. I don't know, probably he's gonna go from this hand to the sleeve and leave this collar here, but this is like a bit weird. I don't know, maybe I'm just not that advanced, and in 100 plus kg you do that often, probably. On the other hand, I don't know, they're just trading. This guy's getting 2 collars, this guy's getting 2 sleeves, so guess in total they're holding 2 sleeves and 2 collars, but yeah, we'll see how it works out. So yeah, this is crazy. This is probably the only throw I know with 2 sleeves, is when you actually take the 2 sleeves and you do basically like a throw through your shoulder, but instead you pull them down and then up, and you keep holding 2 sleeves and kind of cross your hands or his hands, and you rotate into him. And then on this, at this point, his feet are already off the ground. Yeah, all he needs to do is just keep holding the momentum and fall forward, basically. That's 100 plus kg. Maybe it's a bit difficult to like follow through with it. I would say this is like insane, because this throw itself shows how like big the difference level between you and the other guy. It's like pulling a rainbow flick on the other guy, on the opponent team. Sometimes it works even though you're a close level, but I do this whenever I'm like against, maybe in a new group there are some weaker guys, and I like kind of try to be careful with them, but at the end I try this low-key flex on them, not gonna lie. This demonstrates a good technique from Bashaev. I don't know where he is. He's from World Judo Tour. I don't know what is that, bro. And then we see him just fall backwards. I guess if you don't want to follow through with it, just fall backwards. Who stops you? His feet are already in the air, and he thinks he's falling forward, already on you. And he tried to go around him, but this was a mistake, because he could just fall forward. What stops him, right? And we see he already had 2 Shidos, so I believe Bashaev winning this. Ooh, okay, Ippon, fair enough. The white guy is still shocked. So they're fighting for, yeah, this is probably in the pros, the most important thing is the grip, to get the collar, to get the top collar maybe. Some go for the belt, some go for the weird grip as before, with 2 hands for the sleeve. And we see this Japanese guy, he's left-handed, I believe, right? Usually with your right hand you grab the collar. He grabs the sleeve, but he still does the motion to the left side. The Ippon is insane, because he's getting the left-sided grip, but throws him through the right side. The thing that makes me go wow is like, how did this dude not break his hand, bro? Like, you never want to do this. You never want to put your hand out. This is like a beginner shit. Maybe I'm not understanding something. In big leagues they do that. But like, his shoulder could have been gone. His shoulder would have gone to a Gartha. And obviously they're like a lot better than me probably. And this guy just was acting out of reflexes and stuff. Still do not recommend this. He like took away his hand, you see. Thank God I did not. It's okay, my shoulder is still there. And then he tries something, but it's Ippon. Fair enough. Fair game to the Japanese guy. To the Asian guy. Fair game. 23. I bet he's gonna put Uchimata. Probably the only Japanese name I know. Minus 66 kilos. Golden score already for a long time. They're tired probably. I don't know which tournament is it. But Japanese against France. Bam. And here, as soon as you're in this position, the guy is bent over, does not have a second grip. You already have a grip, and maybe he got a collar or something, but it would be beneficial to get the sleeve. Your leg is already inside. You want to either sweep it in and go on him and do like a, when you sweep the leg and fall on him, or an Uchimata and you just go forward, and you can just basically, what I do, you just switch between, like, you quickly switch this way, backward, this, make him disbalanced, disoriented, and at some point either is gonna work, or you can, if you're really dominating, you can just go with Uchimata, keep going, like jumping on one leg, like bam, 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 you know, and then just bam, and just finish it. If you have a good control of the second of this hand, this was what he needs. If he had it, he would just go with Uchimata. I don't think anything stops him from that. Both legs parallel. He does not like rotate it. And then he just went with it. Both legs in the air. Opponent is cooked. Like here, you're cooked. Either way, but you can see how he's reaching out to put his hand here. I'm not really sure what he can do then, but he's still doing. But look what Miyamura gonna do. Miyamura, bro. Crazy Miyamura. He's gonna bam. He took that hand out at the last second. He finally got the last piece of the Uchimata. In. Looking for it, looking. He already got the grip of the hand. This is over. You just fall slightly to the side. The flexibility you need for this is crazy. His right foot is stable, 90 degrees, and this foot is already in the air. Fingers to the top. Got his hand at the last second. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Number 18. I just have one question. What is Jake Paul doing here? He took the L from AJ and decided to go into Judo to see, try himself out. And let's see how Jake Paul is doing in Judo. In boxing, he's losing against, unless he's fighting a 40-year-old grandpa. No luck in sports. Jake Paul, you should stick to YouTube video making. Yeah, not so good at sports. I mean, but Jake Paul is, again, losing. Jake Paul, Italian, Esposito Antonio. Antonio just swept him off his feet. I guess he was too charming, literally. And bam. Number 16. Again. Most weight probably in this leg. Pull him. This dude is cooked already. The bro's putting the hood on him, just making sure he's not cold. 90 degrees angle. This is like already not optimal, I would say. He can't duck under because this would be a Judo, I believe. And he's again going for that right leg. As I said, as soon as the right leg does not find space to stab on, he's flying. Bam, perfect. Bro did not even, yeah. Oh, dude thought he had him. Was the inside leg behind his feet, but he didn't calculate that bro can just rotate. This is one of the things that like happens rarely, but so often. When you're going for the for the sweep of the leg from inside, and then you're falling forward, and then you forget that bro can just hug you and flip you over. He still rolls on his shoulder a bit, which is not optimal. If the dude was a bit slightly more stable, he would have gotten the Ippon if he like didn't flip over. He went inside, bam, flipped over. Uchimata, Vector over here took What is Uzbekistan? Took Khabib's advice, went to Uzbekistan for 2-3 years, injected steroids, fought bears. Like, for real, bro is doing, like, even the Vector celebration, bro. Bro is Vector. Bro is Vector from Uzbekistan. Uzbekistanian Vector. Ichimata, really clean. Got the grip. Collar plus sleeve. This is... Wait, I just want to see it again. Because what's interesting about it is... Instead of spinning into it and then raising his leg, he just raised his leg and like jumped into it, you know what I mean? You would be like usually spinning into it and then raising your leg. Here he put his leg in between his leg, probably because he thought that the guy would block him somehow, so he just like inserted it in there. You can see he inserted it and then just continued with the motion. Bam. Raise him. Guy does not find the stable point. Putting out an elbow like that, bro. Like, if you're in that position, this can be bad. With this, we're gonna finish our video. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna be posting a lot more. If you want to see any other videos that I'm reacting to, any other ideas that you have for me for the videos, comment them down below. And thank you very much. Have a good day.